courteous, aren't you?
Confiscated. Lunar corruption.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Light astral energy. Dance
Your
in the wind.
reflexes will not serve you well here.
Light astral energy.
Wind.
Blah blah blah.
Lunar
Holy
rondo.
land.
Soaring light sphere.
Lunar
Elusive
corruption.
deity,
Eat dirt.
leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. And
In a vine? How anticlimactic.
Lunar corruption.
back to the blade.
You're really, really strong, Alphen.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. As impressive as always.
Here I hope
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
No choice.
Armor won't save you!
Vacuum blade. Here.
Dance on the wind!
Now!
Severing wind.
Is it high? Just back it out again! Watch
You
it!
are bloody howling!
Thrust.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Elusive deity!
Do it!
Vacuum blade.
I think I'm getting stronger. I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn, that weak.
Brace yourself. This one's tough.
Annihilation!
Okay.
It's a duel of the arts!
You picked the wrong fight.
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
Take
Listen to me,
this.
that's them done!
No complaints here!
Not on my watch! Here I go!
Megasonic
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Raging Tornado!
Wide open.
Won't escape me.
Razor Cyclone! Flame of Fury! Burning
Come and
Strike!
face
I
me.
never miss!
There.
No dawn shall break
Lightning
this
Orb!
night.
Megasonic thrust.
Dance in the
Severing
wind!
wind.
In here!
Rising falcon. No escape. This one's all mine.
Resonate with the earth!
Lightning Orb! Corruption! Alright! I'm all in on Annihilation!
Rending you a bloody
Burning Strike!
Ignite.
Lightning Orb! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Megasonic thrust.
Wind!
Blood! Rending you
Bananas,
apart!
let's go!
Bloody
You're mine.
First
It's over.
Lightning Orb! Lightning!
Elusive deity!
Vacuum blade.
Illumination Dark! Upboard Fury Killer! Holy Land! I'm out of air one!
Seismic rupture! Death from the wind!
Showtime. Wind.
Can you take it?
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down! In the wind!
Okay, here I go. Severing wind. Lunar rondo. It's time.
Tempest Lunar Corruption!
You're mine.
Let's go!
It's over. Not today.
No dawn shall break
Razor
this night!
Cyclone! Blood Celestial! Reload! Here! Illuminate the sun! Upboard Lunar Corruption! Holy Land!
Here.
Annihilation!
Benediction light!
Downfall!
In a vine?
Here's a healing orb! Lightning orb! First aid!
I owe you.
Magnificent!
Can you take it?
Illuminate the dark! Upboard Holy Land!
Captivity!
Here.
Eat dirt! Here's a
Wind.
healing arc! Don't mind if I do!
It's
I
on.
never miss!
Vacuum blade.
Annihilate! Looks like you got this right
Megasonic
here!
thrust.
Banana! Let's
Severing
go!
wind.
Dance in the wind!
Rising
Annihilate!
falcon.
Get on in there with the others!
Burn.
Here, let me help! It's weakened!
I'll grind you
This ends now!
Art expert coming through!
Back to
Reload!
blade!
A banana! Coming! Illuminator going! Only glue though! Don't mind if I do! Hands in the wind!
Resonate with the earth!
This is not candy!
Here! Armor won't save you!
Reload! One out of it! Thunderbolt! Illuminate the sky!
Magic Falcon!
Art expert coming through!
It's over! Rending you
Art requires complete damage!
I didn't think you had it in you.
Token, there'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Benediction.
I never
Side me!
miss!
Yours to be let free! Okay, here I go!
Lunar corruption! Back into the
Severing
wind!
wind! Lunar Rondo!
Lightning illuminated!
Vacuum blade! Soaring blast! Not today! Vacuum blade!
On your knees.
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Come
Lunar Rondo!
Holy
Soaring blast spear!
Got it! Now's our chance!
Falcon!
The enemy's open.
No escape!
Benediction light.
There!
Another incantation ruin.
You'll pay for that!
I'm out of ammo! Ready! I'll bring you back from
Let me see what I can do!
No, not my watch! Here's a healing art!
My pride is
Wind
my
axe!
downfall.
Vacuum blade!
Here goes!
Megasonic drop! Negative gauge!
Yeah!
Severing wind!
Stolen! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. Looks like it could be worth something.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Maybe I'll get some training in before we eat.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you. Sometimes things happen and...
You make a good point.
Exactly.
Why can't a little doll?
Right? Look, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
There! Megasonic Thrust! It's on!
Gale Force!
Damn it!
Dance in the wind!
Soaring Light Spear!
I'm ready!
Rising Falcon!
Lunar Corruption! Do it!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! I'll face you! There! The Tempest engulfs you! Megasonic
Dance in
Thrust!
the wind!
Severing Wind!
How's this?
Lunar
Shattering
Reflection!
Attack time!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. Gotta break through!
In a bind?
In here! Searing flame!
Vacuum Blade!
I'll grind you into dust!
Megasonic Thrust!
Are those arms even natural?
Lunar Rondo!
Corruption! Squirrel!
Tornado Drop!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Damn!
Lightning! Raging Storm! Hit! Take that!
Take this!
Razor Cyclone!
It's over!
I'll do it!
With the earth!
There!
Photon! Mega Ray!
Here!
Lightning! Thunder Blow! Illuminate the storm!
Resonate with the earth!
Holy Into Holy Land!
On your
We're in good form!
Get lost!
I'll smash you! Take this!
Lunar Corruption!
Use
Radiant
the
Storm!
deity! Begin!
What now?
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Lunar Blast!
You're finished! Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon! I'm not done!
Holy Land!
Anything
I shall ensure you survive this.
All back in there defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
Megasonic Thrust!
Lunar
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Your
Activity!
Thunder Rain! Now!
Megasonic Thrust! Win!
Holy Land!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch? Coming through! Armor won't save you!
Come face you!
Megasonic
Thrust!
One more!
Win!
Photon Lightning Condemn!
Lunar Rondo!
Thunder Blade!
They might
Illuminate
take
the
Dragon
storm!
Blade!
You're
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Vacuum Blade!
The enemy wields arts ours too
You'll
strong!
soon see about that!
Split it open!
Be my guest! It's over! Ignite!
Burning Strike!
It's go time! I'm ready!
Here!
Lightning Annihilation! Thunder Blade!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
I won't forgive you!
I'll smash you!
Lunar Corruption! More for the
Megasonic Thrust! Win!
Stay up to me and test.
Holy
I'll feel you where you stand.
Soaring Light Spear! Try harder! My turn! Back! No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Less talking, more doing.
Amazing.
You're finished!
Can't be annihilation!
Vacuum blade!
Anything in armor is all.
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of.
Action!
Get lost!
Here! Negative gate! Resonate with the eye! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
I've been hit
Sounds
with
like a
something!
job for yours truly!
So even
I'll
a
take you
masochist
all
has
off.
his limits. Not feeling so great.
Vacuum blade!
Razor Cyclone!
Looks like we got them all.
Dispose of the trash.
We got company!
Armor won't save you! Elusive deity!
Vacuum blade! Burn!
Can you take it?
Vacuum blade! Pierce! Win!
Leave the enemy's arch to me!
Rondo!
No complaints here! I'm ready!
Annihilation!
Radiant
Flame! Reload!
There!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against the worthy.
Do it! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
You're mine! Strike!
Looks like we got them all. There it is. That's our target.
Come one, come all! Vacuum blade!
In blood.
Mega Bloody Win! Lunar Rondo!
Lunar Blast!
Do
Do
it!
it!
Here!
But they're
You're mine! You're mine! Now! Take this!
Raging
It's over! Vacuum blades! Here!
Here I go!
Win!
Elusive deity!
Lunar Rondo!
Now!
You're finished!
Looks like we got them all.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah. No. You did it.
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Yeah. See?
Very well.
Well,
Hey.
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damaged from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourselves.
You're finished!
In here! Radiant, here!
Rising Falcon!
It's
It's over!
Reload! Radiant, here! That's my cue!
Shut him down! Rising Falcon! Can't lay a finger on him!
I prefer it. What about you?
Just watch and see! Pierce! Elusive deity! Severing Blade!
Reload! Raging storm! Yeah.
Hey. You don't say...
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then...
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
Oh?
What? Yeah! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just...
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible. Yeah! What?
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
but if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep sea. I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Do.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. And leave me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Heros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, Our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. So I'm not.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganath Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that... That's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alvin.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Flame of Fury!
Here! Can you take it?
Only left! Feeling between harmony. I'm only getting started. Your wings won't save you from me.
Scream,
Burning
babes, blood. Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Megasonic thrust!
Go! Sleep now. Mega Ray! I never miss. War for the top time.
I'll face you. Dance on the wind.
Megasonic thrust!
All right.
Severing blade!
Blackened blade.
Gravitas field. Air thrust.
We're in good form!
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid. Then we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would... My people, we lived in hiding. So after Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balseph, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms.
It's too calculated.
The people of Pelegion seem...
They've yet to get the full...
Yeah, we wouldn't have been...
Whatever Lenegis is planning.
Even now, they're stealing...
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again. Always good to be back in familiar... Your territory.
No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcends.
Huh? Got it.
Right. I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Okay, off we go. That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy. This one's tough. But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I shall provide assistance.
Megasonic thrust! Severing wind!
The flashing cards are weak points.
Okay, here I go. Take this! Vacuum blade! Megasonic thrust! Wind! Lunar Rondo! You're mine! It's over! There! Begin! Megasonic thrust!
I'll grind you into stone.
You're mine! It's over!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Megasonic thrust! Severing wind! Lunarongo! Soaring Light Spear! Rising Falcon! Here I come! I'm ready! Soaring Blade!
Dolly! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
A wailing Fancy of Lightning!
First aid! Now! There! Get into the wind! Air thrust! Between heaven and earth! A wailing Fancy of Lightning!
Ignite!
Lunar field!
Captivity! Vacuum Blade!
A mine! Elusive deity!
Getting to Lunarongo!
Soaring blast!
One more! Mega Ray! Here! Annihilation! I'll be hitting you! Where are you going? A chain between heaven and earth!
There!
Mega Ray! A wailing Fancy of Lightning!
Megasonic Thrust! Catapult! Severing Wind! Lunarongo!
Fluidity of your move is simply incredible.
Air thrust! A chain between heaven and back into the fray!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Megasonic Thrust! Wind!
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Radiant field!
There!
Air thrust!
Here!
Radiant field! A wailing Fancy of
Carve through
Lightning!
armor!
Divine Speed! Dance in the wind! Searing and I will!
Severing Wind!
Tornado!
Lunarongo! Soaring Light Spear!
Someone handle this!
You're mine!
Here!
It's over!
I'm out of ammo!
Rising Falcon!
A
I'm not
wailing
done!
Fancy of Lightning! Divine Speed! Dance in the wind! You're mine!
Vacuum Blade!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Wind!
Bringing you apart!
Bloody
howling! A wailing Banshee of Lightning!
Ignite!
Tearing flame of steel! Burning strike! Get on in there!
Megasonic!
Anything in armor is all mine!
It looks like you got this one covered. Never miss! Illuminate the dark! Do it!
Rising Chill!
No! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Annihilate! Here comes lightning
It's
and
over.
flame of fury! Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Wind!
Resonate with the earth!
Lunarongo! You're mine! It's over!
A wailing Fancy of Lightning!
It's over!
Divine Savior! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Megasonic Thrust!
Resonate with the earth!
Severing Wind!
Watch
It's gonna
yourself!
attack!
Right! Watch out!
Incredible power!
Illuminate the dark!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Everlasting a wailing
Negative
Banshee of
gate.
Lightning!
Not done yet!
Now you see what I can do! Reflect on that. Might with blackened
Air,
blade!
the healing art!
Vacuum
Chain between
blade.
heaven and earth!
Now I can let loose!
A wailing Banshee of Lightning! Divine Surge! The wind's mine! Air thrust!
Vacuum blade!
Goes high flat! Lightning!
Here! The flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Watch them dance!
Burn!
Mega Ray!
Oh, I don't miss it!
Won't you focus? There'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that. Between heaven and earth!
Lunarongo! Take this!
A wailing Banshee of Lightning!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
There!
Radiant flood! Back into the fray! Dance in the wind!
Severing Wind! Lunarongo! Soaring Light
They're
Spear!
playing around!
Here comes the big one! It's over! Hold nothing back! There!
Dance in the wind! Here's the healing art! First
Severing Wind! Rising Falcon! There!
now!
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Aw, are you tired, Poodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Yeah.
How?
Huh? Wow.
Hey! Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
Gotta break through! Vacuum blade!
Whirling struggle.
Try harder! Now!
And you
Make it so!
Take this!
Here!
If they rush you, you gotta
Come
jump for
one,
cover.
come all!
Razor cycle!
Lunarondo! Destroying blast!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Here! A
Vacuum blade!
lunar corruption!
Megasonic thrust!
How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
I need to be stronger.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it. I've got a really bad feeling about this. I never miss.
Another incantation ruined.
These things really get on my nerves.
Let loose! Severing wind!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here's illuminate the dark. I force only control. You got company.
Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that isn't true.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Severing wind! Lunarondo! Soaring Light Spear! My turn! There!
Elusive deity!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
It's over! Soaring Light Spear!
I'll be saving this one.
Here I come! Vacuum Blade!
Resonate with the
We
earth!
did it!
Arts required. Please focus.
Vacuum Blade!
Thanks so much.
Crush! Severing
Thanks
Wind!
so much. Sleep now.
It's over!
Mega Ray. Magic is there. Burn it. I can do this all day.
Severing Wind!
I'm ready!
I'm out of it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
A chain between heaven and earth. First
You're
aid.
mine.
A wailing
It's
banshee
over.
of lightning.
Crush them!
Divine savior. Overwhelming struggle.
Negative gate!
Wind to heaven. First blood.
Burn!
I'm all stuffed up.
Here I come! There!
Annihilation. Hear me. Burning strike.
Wind! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Resonate with the earth!
Into the air thrust. Mega Ray. Heaven and earth.
Take this!
This one's mine.
Bloody howling!
You're mine! It's over!
A whirling struggle. It looks like you got
Total
this covered.
devastation! Wind!
It's over. Lightning.
Reflect on my
Strike
sin.
blow.
They smite with blackened blade!
Annihilation. Lightning strike.
Vacuum
Blade.
blade.
Reload. Illumine. The top. Here's a healing art.
Take this!
First aid.
I owe you one.
You of your power!
Step up!
Searing flame. Reload. My savior. Searing
Vacuum
flame.
blade!
Reload. I'm out of it. I'm all
Total
stuffed up.
devastation!
Mega Ray.
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Holy flame.
You picked the wrong fight!
A chain between heaven and earth. Radiant
Vacuum
here. A
blade.
wailing banshee of lightning. Take
Now you see what I can do! Elusive deity!
divine lightning.
You're mine!
Feel.
It's over! Wide open!
Won't escape me!
Soaring Light Spear!
Light now.
Rising Dust!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning condensed.
You're
Thunder
finished!
blade. Reload. All day.
Total devastation! Severing Wind!
Holy light. A chain
It's
between
over.
heaven and earth. I never miss. A wailing banshee
Okay,
of lightning.
here I go.
Searing flame. Divine
Take this!
annihilation. Mega Ray.
Blood!
Annihilation. Resonate with the earth. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning.
Vacuum blade!
With the earth!
Annihilation.
Such unadulterated fury!
A chain
Luna
between heaven
Rondo!
and earth.
Move it!
A wailing
Burn in
banshee
hell!
of lightning. Let me help. First
I
aid.
owe you one. It's over!
Divine
Rising Falcon!
That move.
Here comes the big one!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation!
Feel.
Not done yet! You're mine!
Benediction light.
I can't hold on much longer.
Here I come!
Resonate with the earth!
I'm ready.
Now I can let loose!
In here.
Vacuum blade!
Get on in there together. Here I go.
Severing Wind!
Into the shadows.
Luna Rondo!
I'm almost impressed.
High range coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Here I come!
Got it. Steering flame. Now's our chance.
Blade!
Lunar blast.
Total devastation!
I'm all
Severing
stuffed up.
Wind!
Annihilation.
Luna Rondo! Here I come!
There you go. Don't let up. One's mine. Light excellence.
Elusive deity!
I could do without this pain!
Elusive deity!
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Divine savior.
Here!
Flame. Reload. I'm out
From
of it.
beyond,
Into the fray.
imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation!
Illuminate the dark.
Not done yet!
Here's a healing art. Take me to heaven and earth.
Through armor!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Resonate with the
Here I
earth!
go. Sweet one.
Eternal devastation!
I'll be saving
Take
this
this!
one. Here's a healing art. A whirling struggle. First aid. Wind
Eternal devastation!
Elusive deity!
Burning
Soaring
blast.
blast!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! I can feel my power growing!
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Sure. Just great.
Well, I'm really tired. Anyway,
Oh,
We've got it covered tonight. Just relax and...
guess I'll do some laundry instead.
What does it look like? We're doing...
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again.
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me...
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him.
Oh, good. If you say...
Hey! How come you don't trust me when I...
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay?
Yeah,
What was that? Well, I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much... Oh,
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be...
although I'm sort of
Oh?
Why? Did you want to be scolded?
No, I wasn't. The night is aglow. But yet what I hold
That's not like...
brimming is thy... To hear your words of worry, I can...
I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute, so... They don't need me for chores or fighting, and I don't have much in the way of feminine But aside from being a soldier, and if not, I can't help worrying about...
Lost, though you make life without you.
You're right. And we still have...
With you by...
Okay.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you...
Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes. I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot! Remember them yourself.
Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over. He's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
Yeah.
Well, right.
Very nice. Yeah, right.
Just a minute.
Great.
What?
Yes.
Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry. How?
Amazing. Yes.
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alphen! Shion's stuffing bread with mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Shion, you're hooked on that stuff.
finally made it.
Guess I misread the landing.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Damn it! Win! Try harder! No!
Take this!
Here I come! Eternal devastation! Severing wind!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor's what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's
Possibly.
waiting.
Even though we already defeated, they act more like worshippers than
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest.
Who they're convinced that's way more than just loyalty.
Gotta break through!
Take this!
Come one, come all! Eternal devastation! Severing wind!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
as impressive as always.
I'm ready!
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
This could be useful.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Xion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Xion in some way?
Perhaps. One would think after losing the Renasalma, there's also the...
You heard what she said.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep... You recall when her thorns went rampant and...
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside.
Correct. However, what Xion exhibited was far beyond what... Let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Xion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of...
Right, here goes! There! Come and face me! Wind!
Come forth! Holy
Lunar Rondo!
Holy Land!
Here I come!
I can shatter any field!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you, truly!
Severing wind!
In
Lunar Rondo!
here!
Soaring light spear!
This'll come in handy!
On your knees! It's over!
Excited! I'm only getting started! I can do
No
all
escape!
Bringing you a bloody holiday!
Vacuum blade!
Sweep power into the shadows! I'll be
Severing wind!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! There's more where that came from.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the engine.
They're surrounding us!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark! Holy glimmer! Holy land! Campaign between heaven and earth!
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready!
As impressive as always.
We got flyers!
I've got this!
We turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. I'm not done!
I'll face you!
Vacuum blade!
Lightning!
Eternal devastation!
Deity!
Luna Rondo! Here I come! My turn!
You require a hand.
I'm all stopped up!
There!
Annihilation!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain...
You got company!
Vacuum blade!
I never miss! Illuminate the dance flame!
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready! Wielding art?
Luna
Now I
Rondo!
see everything!
You're mine!
I'm all stopped up!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Now!
Severing wind!
I'm ready!
Here I come! It's over!
Here!
Rising Falcon!
Raging storm!
Over so soon?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
I won't forgive you!
Vacuum blade!
Blood.
Let the
Take you all
marksman
off!
handle this! Here!
Resonate with
Wind!
the earth!
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready!
Annihilation!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look
Escape!
Dance with the wind! Annihilation!
Struck!
Illuminated storm! Holy
Vacuum
land!
blade!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Resonate with the earth!
Wind!
No complaints here!
You're mine! You're finished!
Here!
Blood.
Vacuum blade!
Chain between heaven and earth!
There!
Here I go! It's over!
Severing
Now!
wind!
You apart!
Alright!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Hey! New equipment!
Coming through.
A whirling struggle! Lunar wings of heaven! First
I shall
form!
ensure you survive this.
Eternal devastation! Severing wind!
Now!
Luna Rondo!
Air
We
thrust!
did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready!
Severing wind!
Alright, it's...
So I still had room to grow. Courteous, aren't you?
Vacuum blade!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Eternal devastation! Severing wind! Rising Falcon! I'm not done! You're finished!
Lightning orb! Illuminate the
Vacuum
stage!
blade!
Wheels on too.
We'll soon see about that!
Next!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that isn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Soaring light spear! That's what I like to hear.
Looks like some solid equipment.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissalma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Xion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Xion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Xion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No,
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now.
Yeah.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
Then I promise
You fight better at a distance.
The further away, the better.
The heavens must be smiling.
get out of this! There!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Take this! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now.
Elusive Severing Wind! Lunar Driver! Soaring Light Spear! No escape!
Prepare to be seized on sleep. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Don't get careless.
Hi, Hoodle.
There!
Dragon
Swarm!
In
You're
here.
mine! It's over!
I'll be safe.
Severing Wind!
Execution.
Lunar Rondo! Dragon Swarm!
Now.
Vacuum! Got fire!
I've got it. Let a marksman
Best not
handle
to
it.
give me any ideas.
All
As
yours!
impressive as always.
Ah, here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Theon actually look flustered.
Severing Wind!
I'm all stopped up.
Lunar Rondo!
Holy Land.
Soaring Light Spear! Rising Falcon!
Position, precision, timing. All a perfect 10.
That's it?
You take meticulous care of your fire. Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
choice! There!
I shall ensure you survive it.
Eagle Ray! Luna Rondo! Take this! You're finished!
Blood.
Ripping you apart!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Winds of heaven.
Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
That's not to give me any ideas.
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
This calls for a celebratory drink.
Out of our way.
Dragon Swarm!
Everlasting darkness.
Vacuum Blade!
Negative gate.
They're surrounding us.
Reflect on thy sin.
Rising Laser! Luna Rondo!
Between heaven and earth.
Soaring Light Spear!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Rising Falcon!
Divine.
I'm not done!
Annihilation. Hearing flame of
We've
fury.
turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Wind after energy.
Rending you apart.
Looks like we won.
Go no further.
Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
I'm only getting started.
Rising Laser! Luna Rondo! Soaring Light Spear! It's over!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Rising Falcon!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Bionic Rupture.
Divine. Do it.
Dragon Swarm!
I'll grind you into dust.
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Illuminate the dark.
They
Come
smite
forth,
with
Holy
blazing
Wizard.
flame.
Radiant Holy Land. A chain
Rising
between
Wonder!
heaven and earth.
Luna Rondo!
Here.
Execution.
A wailing
Dragon
banshee of
Swarm.
healing now. First
Take
aid.
this! Huh?
Lyric flame. Reload. I'm out of it. Back into the fray.
You're mine!
Lightning
Take
orb.
off.
It's
I shall provide assistance. Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. And the puzzle is complete. Blah blah blah. Magic. Holy Land. I'm out of it.
I'm ready.
Mega ray. A wailing banshee of
Dragon
lightning.
Swarm!
Sleep now.
Vacuum Blade!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
That equipment should come in handy.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem with sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almeidria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Heros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Saar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Huh? You? Yeah. Could that... What the... Oh, again? Maybe you did it. Calm down. Let's hurry.
What language was that? Lawese? didn't understand a word of it.
Sorry about that. That was Patvo, an old friend of mine. He's like a little bro to me. There's a Zoogle on the loose that he couldn't finish off. Want to help deal with it?
Another?
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting?
Alfred and Xion can interpret for us.
Huh?
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice.
Really? Well, let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell. Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Well, come on.
Well, most of the perches are filled up now.
What cautious lives they must have lived.
They're all so lovely individually.
I don't know. It's hard to rely.
Yeah.
He's at it again.
Come on, you know.
Frankly, I never thought you'd gather so many of us.
You are so quick to rescue those in need.
We're on the brink of extinction.
You carry a heavy burden.
Don't you worry. We can change fate.
This isn't just your fight.
That was you interpreting for the owls, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Just who was that conversation between?
Try not to think about it too much.
We've come this far.
Hey, Hootle. Huh? Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
That's a big Zoogle.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Dragon Blow! Vacuum Blade! Time to cross blades! Rising Water!
Point the enemy's weak.
Throwing Light Spear! Rising Falcon! I'm not done! He is Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade!
Razor Cyclone! Lunar
Rising Wyvern! Okay, here I go.
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
Now you see what I can do!
Chinese
Dragon
Supernova!
Form! Ignite!
Dance to the wind! Take air thrust! I'm only getting started! Lightning Condemn! Annihilation!
Vacuum Blade!
Looks like you got this one covered!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing
Lunar
art! Wind Cascade! Lightning never fits! Thunderblade! Art requires some
Take it! Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade! Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Elusive Deity! There! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade!
Denied!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! There!
Illuminate the dark!
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Form! There! Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
Don't let up!
Burn my Falcon!
Sleep now!
Dragon Form! Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade!
Here's a healing art!
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
Lightning!
Rising... I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
This one's mine!
Captivity!
Nothing gets by me! Here, let me help!
Vacuum Blade!
Wind Cascade!
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo!
Illuminate! Mega Ray! Holy Land!
I'm ready!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help!
Dragon Form!
Power surges through me.
Thunder Field!
Eagle Ray!
Light Asteroid!
Vacuum Blade!
They're not
Rising
playing
Wyvern!
around!
Take this! More! Burn in hell! I owe you one! Dragon Form! I'll smash you! Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade!
It's about to strike!
Dragon Form! Look sharp, everyone! Vacuum Blade! Forgive me. Stay away from my friends!
I healed myself.
Here, let me frost and wind! Dance in the wind! Far enough!
Demon Light!
Lunar Blast!
Eagle Ray!
Mega Ray!
There! Rising Wyvern!
Thrilling performance.
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Dragon Form!
Here's a healing art!
Vacuum! Try harder! Not a chance!
Here's a healing art!
Ignite!
Celestial Hunter!
Forgive me.
Dragon
My fault.
Form!
Razor Cyclone!
There!
Elusive Deity.
Rising Wyvern!
I can't lose! Thunderblade!
Take this!
Illuminate the
Dragon Form!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! A chain between heaven and earth! Here, let me help! A wailing birthday!
Now I can let loose.
The enemy is going all out! Mega Ray!
Scream. Earth and blood.
That move!
Here comes the big one! Vacuum Blade!
Can't move. I couldn't make it in time.
Holy hold! Land!
Resonate with the earth.
Not done yet! Dragon Form!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
Vacuum Blade!
Just Thunderblade! A chain between heaven and earth!
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo!
Nothing gets by me!
Eat this!
Radiant Blood! Captivity! Raging Storm!
Dragon Form!
It's over! One more! Radiant Blood! Here! Razor Cyclone! I'm out of ammo!
Let me free you of your power.
Back into the
Let
Razor
me
Cyclone!
free you of your power.
Dragon Form! Shion!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Well... oof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
What? Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.